What if I told you that the glowing little piece of glass in your pocket isn't a tool for connection, but a digital parasite quietly feeding on your identity while you sleep? Think about your normal day. You wake up, and before your feet even touch the bedroom floor, you are already scrolling. You are at dinner with a friend. There's a 3-second lull in the conversation, and instantly, without a conscious thought, your hand reaches into your pocket. You sit down in the evening to finally watch a movie, but 20 minutes in, you are staring at a 6-inch screen watching a stranger slice kinetic sand while the big TV plays to an empty room. You feel a phantom vibration against your leg and your heart skips a beat. Here is what's actually happening inside your head. Every time you unlock your screen, you are sitting down at a digital slot machine. Your brain has a natural, deeply wired craving for novelty. It loves the unexpected, the new, the sudden surprise. The people who built your favorite apps know this. They designed every swipe, every red notification dot, and every endless feed to deliver unpredictable bursts of pleasure. It's the exact same chemical pathway that keeps a gambler glued to a casino chair at 3 in the morning. You aren't scrolling because you deeply care about the content you are looking at. You are scrolling because your brain is hunting for a random hit of relief. We stay trapped in this loop because we misunderstand what we are doing. We tell ourselves we just need to wind down after a stressful day. We think we are finally relaxing, but your mind is actually running a marathon. Imagine drinking a double shot of espresso, sprinting on a treadmill for an hour, and then wondering why you feel completely exhausted when you finally sit down. That is what endless scrolling does to your nervous system. Your eyes might be glazed over, your body might be totally still, but your brain is processing thousands of images, opinions, arguments, and tragedies every single minute. You aren't resting. You are holding your mind's engine in neutral and pressing the gas pedal to the floor until it burns out. The biggest lie society has sold you about this is that your screen time is a discipline problem. You probably think you just have bad willpower. You think you're lazy. You promise yourself just 5 more minutes, and when an hour vanishes, the guilt eats you alive. That is completely wrong. Your willpower never stood a chance. You are bringing a butter knife to a gunfight against thousands of the smartest behavioral engineers in the world. Their entire job, their entire business model is to harvest your attention and sell it to the highest bidder. Your addiction is not a character flaw. It is a highly engineered defeat. But what if this overwhelming urge to check your screen isn't your enemy? What if it is actually a desperate, brilliant teacher? Your phone obsession is a flare gun fired by your own mind. It is a warning signal that you have become deeply uncomfortable with silence. Your phone is acting as a protector. It is protecting you from feeling bored. It is shielding you from the anxiety you've been ignoring, the career dissatisfaction you don't want to face, or the simple, terrifying act of sitting alone in a quiet room with your own thoughts. It is not destroying you out of malice. It is showing you exactly where your internal healing needs to begin. There's a tiny, invisible window of time that happens dozens of times a day. It is the split second between feeling a pang of boredom and reaching for your phone. In that micro moment, you have supreme power. You don't have to aggressively fight the device. You just have to pause, feel the urge rise up in your chest, and choose not to obey it. You hold the steering wheel. The urge will peak, and then it will fade. To master this, you need to change how you view your focus. Think of your attention as a bank account, and every swipe is a withdrawal. I want you to adopt the attention billionaire mindset. Billionaires don't stand on street corners handing out $100 bills to strangers. Yet every single day, you are handing out your most valuable asset, your attention, to random algorithms, loud politicians, and advertisers who don't care about you. The people who actually shape reality are the ones who can hold a single thought for longer than 10 seconds. Guard your attention like it is the rarest currency on earth, because it is. Tomorrow morning, I want you to try something terrifyingly simple. When you wake up, do not look at a screen for the first 1 hour. Let your mind be bored. Drink your coffee staring at a blank wall. Listen to the quiet of your house. Notice how aggressively your brain begs for stimulation. Just watch the craving, smile at it, and let it pass. Prove to yourself that you can survive the silence. Reclaiming your brain is just the first step. Once you stop leaking your mental energy into a glowing rectangle, you will suddenly have an overwhelming amount of drive, clarity, and focus. You won't even know what to do with it all. If you want to know exactly how to channel that raw, recovered energy into building a life you actually want to wake up for, hit subscribe and join the inner circle. The real work is just getting started.